Hello everyone, this is Sir Banana. Welcome back to another video tutorial for our lessons for grade 7 mathematics. And I have already discussed about the union of sets, and for this video I will be discussing the operations of sets. As I've said, the union of set is already done, so I will be discussing now the second operation of set, which is the intersection of sets. There are another, just a recap, there are four operations of sets. We have the union of sets, the intersection, the difference, and the complement of sets. So, as I have said earlier, I will now be discussing today this second operation set, which is intersection of sets. Now, unlike the union of sets, uh, for the union of sets, just a recap, just a little review for the previous lesson that we had. For the union of sets, it is the combination or the union of all elements of the set. Now, this time, for the second operation, we are going to get only the intersection. The intersection. If we're going to understand the word intersection, just like from our example based from sa mga kalsada, okay, sa mga kalsada sa syudad. Let's say we have an intersection, di ba? When we take intersection, we are going to refer to the skina. Okay, kanang skina, eskinita. Okay, that is an intersection in Bisaya pa or Cebuano. So when you say intersection, okay, asa matapit diri? Let's say kalsada ni siya padung sa Jollibee, then diri kalsada padung sa CM. Okay, now let's say the intersection. Asa man ang intersection ana? Okay, very good. So the intersection is naa diri sa tunga. Kanang giabtan. Okay, the intersection mean to say ang ilahang giabtan duha nga kalsada. So when we talk about the intersection, it is referring to the common, okay? Common elements, okay? Unsay pareho, okay? Unsay pareho nga elements. So common elements, okay? If we are going to um, compare the union of sets and the intersection of sets. These are two different operations, of course. It's very clear that these are very different from each other because the union of sets is you're going to combine or unify the elements. Imo ihatag ta ng elements nga gipang refer sa mga sa mga sets nga gipang unify or gipangitaan nimo og union. But for the intersection of sets, meaning to say, if naa kay daghang elements, or no, I'm sorry, if naa kay daghang union, no, I'm sorry, if naa kay daghang sets nga imong gipangitaan og intersection, imo rang isuwat, okay, you're going to write only the elements that are common from each other. Okay? Again, you are going to write, imo siyang isuwat or ihatag ra ang elements nga pareho sa mga sets nga gipangitaan og intersection. Let's say for example, we have mas masabtan gid dato no. It's we have another set. Okay, another, let's say the very common sets are sets A and B. Let's have set A. So we have set A, okay, open brace, and then 1, 2, and 3. And we have set B, sorry, we have set B, we have 2, 4, and 6. Okay. Now, these are two different sets. Sets A has elements of 1, 2, and 3. Sets B has 2, 4, and 6. Now, we are going to get the intersection of these two sets being referred to. Now, the intersection is having another denotation. So, when we are going to get the intersection of two sets, let's say sets A and B as what we are given on screen. So, set A. Now, if union is murag letter U, the intersection is the reverse of letter U. So, mura siya natuali or natuwad nga letter U. So, A intersects B. This is now the denotation of the intersection of sets A and B. So the union is letter U, and then the intersection is the reverse U. Okay, so that is what we call what symbol that we are going to use if we are referring to get the intersection of these two sets A and B. Okay, was that clear? So the intersection of A and B is equal to, you're going to write the elements. Okay, open brace. Now, I want you to notice about these elements. Okay, ang itong intersection, the intersection is only getting about the common or the the same elements. So 1, 2, and 3, 2, 4, and 6. Which of these elements that are common? Is 1 in set B? Wala. Is 3 in set B? Wala. Is 4 in set A? Wala. Is 6 in set A? Wala. Is 2 in set B? Yes. Then the common element of A and B is only 2. That's why the intersection of A and B is 2. Sir, kana lalagay usa? Yes, of course. That is the only element that is common between A and B. Okay? Again, the intersection of set is you are only writing the elements that is or that are common or pareho or the same among the sets that is being referred to or the sets that are being referred to. Okay? Nasa 10? Okay, let's have another example to understand it way better. Okay. Let's have, sige, delete na po ta numbers para mas masabtan ko na to. Let's say, set C. Okay, set C has, set builder method ta. X such as X, primary colors. Now, from the previous videos that we had, we already discussed about primary colors, right? And it is already discussed with you by your grade 4 or 5 or grade 6 teachers, arts teachers, that primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. Let's have set D. Okay, set D is, um, let's say 5, 10, 15, 20, so on and so forth. Okay, so this is a continuous set or this is an infinite set. Now, we are going to get the intersection of C and D. Okay, we're going to get the common elements of set C and D. Notice that set C is a set which is having elements of primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. And then set D is having elements of 5, 10, 15, 20, so on and so forth. So mga numbers nga divisible by 5, starting at 5 and ends at walay kahumanan. Now, question, do na ba'y common nga elements si set C o si set D? Do na may color sa set D or do na by number diha ni set C? Do they have common elements? Do they have the same elements? What do you think? Wala, di ba? Because colors and numbers are two different elements. They don't have any commonalities. Then, the intersection of set C and D is wala. Walay common. So, what do we call that set na walay element? Gani. So tawag niya, we call it walay element, meaning to say, walay sud. And what do we call in English kung walay sud? That is empty. Very good. So then the intersection of set C and D is empty. So the symbol sa empty, anara. Close, open, and close brace. Meaning walay sud. That's empty. Or we could say butlog slash. I call it butlog slash for us to identify the null set. We call it as null set. Okay? Di ba? Mama na siya sa ato ang class module. Null means empty or this one. This is a symbol of null set. I call it bootlog slash. Okay, not say bootlog slash. I mean to say 0. It's not actually 0, but it's a smaller O and then actually slash to denote that it is empty and it has nothing at all. Now, nganong wala man siya, nganong null set man siya, it's because wala man. There is no common elements between the two. Okay, so that's why it's called empty set, or the intersection of set C and D is empty or null set, meaning walay intersection. Okay, let's have that. Let's have another one last example to understand it. Now remember, when we're talking about the intersection of set, we are dealing with the common. Okay, ang imo lagi bantayan is ang common elements. So say pareho nila nga elements. Okay, let's have this example. Let's set A. Okay, let's have X such that X. Let's say, sorry, siya. Colors of the rainbow. Okay, let's have the very common of the rainbow. Okay, let's have set P. Okay, X such that X. Primary colors. Okay, sorry. Primary colors. Okay, nadakang manok no, madunggan ako. Anyway, so we are now getting the intersection of set A and B. So A intersects A to B. Okay, so the intersection of A and B is denoted by this symbol. So A intersects B equals. Okay, do not forget to have the equal sign, and then open brace. Okay, that's a very common for us to write the set. So we are now going to analyze. We are going to analyze this time because in high school mathematics, it's now analyzation. This is now critical thinking. This is logic. Okay, so set A has elements of colors of the rainbow. So what are the colors of the rainbow again? Roy G. Biv, right? Very good. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Okay, and the primary colors that what we learned from our previous example, primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. Now, unsa may common elements ni colors of the rainbow and the primary colors? Okay, unsa may common nga elements, unsa may pareho nga elements ni colors of the rainbow and primary colors? Okay, very good. Then the colors of the rainbow has common elements of the primary colors, which are red, yellow, and blue. Right? Nada ay si indigo diri, nada ay si green sa primary colors, nada ay si violet sa primary colors. So wala. Not all colors of the rainbow are primary colors, right? But all primary colors, meaning tanang primary colors, makita ngadto sa colors of the rainbow, which are red, yellow, and blue. That is why the common elements of the colors of the rainbow and the primary colors are the red, yellow, and blue. Or we could say that the intersection of A and B are all primary colors. Okay. Now, sir, pwede na din siya musuwat og kanang set builder method? Yes, as long as you understood what is the description of the elements that you are going to identify. Okay, you can write it in roster method, okay, or you can write it in set builder method. Okay, nasabtan siya. Now again, for more examples, please refer to our class modules and our textbook, which is the next century mathematics. Now, actually, daghang example dito. Please answer it on your own, and then we will discuss it as we have our Zoom meetings. Okay, so please prepare your questions para ma-refer na to sa tarong. Okay. Now, I hope that is very understandable. I hope you get the intersection of sets. Okay. Now, please refer to the next video, and we will be discussing now the difference of sets. So thank you so much for today. Have a great day. Goodbye.